How's everybody doing today? Tamara Tamu with another episode of Unleashed Alchemy, another powerful episode. So I want to share with you a few things in this video, okay? But first, I want to remind you about the Unleashed Alchemy Magic School. It is still open for enrollment. All right, check it out. The link will be in the description box of this video. Also, don't forget that my schedule is still open for 90-day spiritual odyssey consulting. All right, if you are ready to experience spiritual ecstasy, moving from dogmatic religious ideas, ready to move from dogmatic programming to experience spiritual freedom in every single part of your life, then the 90-day spiritual odyssey consulting package is for you. The link is also in the description box for that. So let's get into today's episode. We're going to talk about using your cosmic energy. First of all, in order to use your cosmic energy, you have to know that you are cosmic energy. You don't just have it, you are it. So all the energy that's in the cosmos is yours. All right. So we already know that during this time that we've got this eclipse coming up, and all of this energy that you feel in your body, it's normal to feel that because you are of the cosmos. So perhaps you may be feeling tired. There may be some dizziness that you're feeling. You may be hearing a ringing in either one of your ears, okay? Those are signs of you shifting in your consciousness. Okay, perhaps we'll talk. Let me know if you want me to talk more about the effects that you do feel in your body when you are experiencing a spiritual expansion or a spiritual shift, elevated consciousness. Let me know in the comments if you want me to talk about that in another video, because I will. So it is normal to feel certain things in your body when you are of the cosmos, okay? Because what's happening up there, of course, it's going to affect you, all right? So, especially during this eclipse, there seems to be a lot of fear, worry, and anxiety that people are experiencing, mostly because of the messaging that we're seeing, okay? So first of all, this is the first thing that I want to say. There is no reason to fear. There is no reason to worry, because cosmic occurrences have always been. They've always taken place. We're still here, okay? They've always taken place. It's nothing that is new, all right? So these are occurrences that are commonplace. What do I mean by that? Commonplace, we know about them. For example, there's always been an eclipse. Eclipse is commonplace. We know that there are the special glasses that have been passed around at organizations and corporations to where they take their employees out. They give their employees time away from work to put on these glasses to look at the eclipse. I used to work for a corporation that did that. We were all excused from our little jobs and our little cubicles to go out on the rooftop. They would pass out the little special glasses, and we would look at the eclipse, all right? So those are the ones that are talked about. But what about this? Let me present to you this. So we have those cosmic occurrences that are talked about, but what about the ones that we don't know about? Are we afraid of those? Do we worry about those? Because the cosmos is so expansive, do you really think that we know every single every single cosmic occurrence that happens? Are we that arrogant and that egoic to think that we know about everything that goes on in the cosmos? No. So our focus is naturally on those common occurrences. All right. We don't know about the ones that aren't discussed either, like I said, because it hasn't been brought to our awareness. I am going to say this, and this is something that I feel. Many of the occurrences that we don't know, they haven't been brought into our awareness because it seems like we can barely handle the occurrences that we do know about. All right. So some of the occurrences that we don't know, it's because our consciousness is not elevated enough for it, or because we wouldn't be able to handle the knowledge that comes with it. Because as you can see, some organizations, some groups of people are trying to manipulate even the ones that we even know about. Okay, so let me say this. When you understand who you are as a cosmic being, you know that the energies that are associated with any cosmic activity, those energies are yours. They're yours. It's your energy. It's my energy. We're supernatural. Those energies belong to us. You carry that energy, all of it, not just some of it, all of it. So with that being said, we get to decide, I get to decide, you get to decide how to use it, how it affects you, how to alchemize it to be used for good, for your good, for the good of those that you love and care about, for the good of humanity. Now, before I expand on that, let me go back to this. So, with cosmic occurrences, because we know who you are, if you're watching this video, you know who you are as a cosmic being. There are many of us who know that cosmic occurrences coincide with shifts into new timelines, shifts into new dimensions, shifts from the old into the new. And because of that, that is why you have groups of people, companies, organizations, i.e. CERN, who will attempt to spread fear. And because of that, you have systems that are falling away because of the shift from the old into the new. Systems are falling away. And I don't want to be insensitive to the fact that that looks scary. When things are falling away that used to be, that we are accustomed to, it can bring up anxiety. It can bring up fear. Also, you have people who are attempting to manipulate what is happening in the cosmos. They think that they're hiding, but they're not. That can also cause frustration for those of us that know why this cosmic activity is taking place at this time. This can cause anxiety, not for people who are aware and who have elevated consciousness, but it can also cause anxiety for people who are not, their consciousness has not been elevated. They just can feel something is going on, but they don't know how to articulate that. Okay? So, let's go on to the next thing. Like I mentioned, there are groups of people who would attempt to use this time to harness that energy and use it for harm. They're using it or attempting to use it to scare people. Anytime you have somebody telling you, or groups of people telling you, not to go outside during any time, you already know that's a problem. Okay. You already know there's some foolery in that. Okay. So we can just start with that example, right? Now, again, I brought all of that up because I want to be sensitive to the fear, and I want to be sensitive to how the way that the systems are falling away, how that can bring up anxiety. And I also want to tell you that you don't have to accept fear. You don't have to accept anxiety. You do not have to accept people telling you not to go outside. Okay? So let's go back to the point that I was making about our supernatural selves, our supernatural essence. That is the truth of who we are. So through any type, whether it's an eclipse, I don't care what it is, we get to decide the energy of our vessel. It could be perhaps an external circumstance in your life that is a challenge or an opportunity disguised as a challenge. You still get to decide the energy of your vessel, what this energy is going to carry. Because whatever is happening out there, the energy that you carry is going to influence what continues to happen out there. So, like I said earlier, the cosmic energy can affect our physical bodies with feeling tired or perhaps dizziness. But we get to say, yes, I'm feeling that, but this is how I'm going to alchemize that, and I'm going to feel rejuvenated. This is a rejuvenating time for me. So guess what? That cosmic energy has now taken on what you just said, because you decided the energy that your vessel is going to carry. Do you get that? So you get to decide. So think of, oh, my water's almost gone. But think of this glass as you. This glass is you. You get to decide how this water from the outside is going to affect this vessel. Which takes us back to everything that I say on this channel. It always goes back to the power of your words. So you have this glass as this vessel, as this powerful, strong vessel. You pour water into it. This water, because water is non-resistant, you can speak the intention of this water. You can speak into it. Your words, your essence, your power, you can put what you want this energy, what you want the energy that you want this glass to carry. You can put that, you can speak that with your words right over it. That's how simple but yet powerful we are. And I don't want to use the word I hesitated using the word simple because we often associate that with being basic and stupid. No, that's not what I'm saying here. It is powerful in its simplicity because we often overlook it. So, I said all of that to say this. You get to decide the energy of your own vessel. Because when you are deciding the energy of your own vessel, you are deciding how the external is going to look. Not just in your own life. It's going to start in your own life first. And then it's going to filter out into the lives of people that you're close to, into the lives of people that you are in community with, into the world. That's how that works. It's going to, it's going to push out. All right. Your aura is going to push out. Your words are going to push out. Your energies are going to push out. That is how powerful you are. That is how powerful we are. So you get to decide the energies that you carry, that you're going to work with. You get to decide the energies that are going to materialize in your external life. All right. So I wanted to share that message with you. Please let me know what insights and messages that you got from that. Let me know in the comments, and I will be back with you for our next episode. And until next time, cheers.